Hey guys, what's going on? Vega here for Serpent Special Forces, and today I wanted to talk to you more about mining calculators and whether or not you should take them at face value. Now, a lot of them do warn us and say that this is just a baseline, don't get your hopes up, all that good stuff. Here on what to mine, it says using the below table you can check how profitability is to mine selected altcoins in comparison to Ethereum. Please note that these calculations are based on a means value. Therefore, your final results may vary. And then you fill out the corresponding, like how many cards you got. If the hash rate's wrong, you can even input the hash rate manually, calculate, and go from there. But a lot of these mining calculators, people don't understand that, and many of them have defaults. Matter of fact, I'm going to run through the defaults first, and then I'll get to the fine-tuning. The defaults, say example, we're going to use X16R if it's available on most of these mining calculators. The 1080 Ti, it's saying for X16R can get 24 mega hashes. That actually used to be 15, around 15, 20. I spoke with What to Mine, and they took it into consideration. I think they did some testing of their own, different variations, trying to get the final numbers, and that actually went up. So I'm actually impressed that they did that, because I messaged them earlier this week. But if we go to these other ones to see how they're doing, and I could be wrong because I have been working, trying to make sure that the information is accurate, posting information, retesting myself. Let's see if the X16R, X16R on coincalculators.io for a 1080 Ti is 15 mega hashes, and that's pulling even more wattage than what I would pull. I may pull 190, but I'm getting around 22, 20, anywhere between 22 to 28, depending on obviously a couple variations, because the X16R algorithm is very chaotic, and so you may be hashing really well at one point, and then something changes like difficulty or what have you, and it would impact the overall result or the hash power. Let's move over to Crypto0 Zone, and I'm by no means an X16R algorithm expert. I just want to clarify that. There are plenty others. I learned most of my information from the community and sharing information. The point of this is to make sure that you're aware that these mining calculators are giving you a baseline, but with some fine tuning you could get higher than what they're saying. Okay, so X16R here on Crypt0, or basically Cryptozone. X16R again, 14.81 mega hashes, 221 watts. So you're pulling 221 watts, and you're only getting 15 mega hashes on a 1080 Ti, which is incorrect. 1080 Ti is the only one I got selected up here. But for this one, you got to manually input whatever your hashing power is to calculate it and all that good stuff. Whereas the other calculators I kind of like, because you get to your electric usage, your pool fee. You can also edit the hash rate if need be. But some of these sites, just like What to Mine, do say, because we are still improving our algorithms so as to get the most accurate result, they may vary during this period. So I'm glad that they're putting these notes on here letting us know this. I don't see coincalculators.io doing it. Let me scroll all the way down here. They're not. Okay, so some of these sites, some of these coin calculators are informing you that if you don't pay attention, you'll miss it, right? So What to Mine, I completely missed it, which I emailed them, and then they replied back, and I was like, you know what, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, you already have it here. But when I talked to them, they humbly, said thank you. We are aware and we're working on it. And then next thing I know, I went from seeing 15 mega hashes for a 1080 Ti to a 24. So they kind of got more in the ballpark. And it really depends. Look at the power usage. So this one's saying 190 for the 1080 Ti, while the others are reporting 220, something around there. Yeah, 221. This one doesn't even have a power usage. And okay, so Coin Wars does have a way where you could input the power per algorithm. Unfortunately, mine is really expensive where I'm located, and it sucks. But as long as you calculate for that, you can actually estimate your profitability. So still, only because I can choose from these algorithms, Lyra 2, Revision 2 is going to be the most profitable for me. Then if we move over to Nice Hash, we don't get much information. This mining calculator some people still use, but it's, gonna say, X16R is gonna be the most profitable coin for me to mine at this present time for the 1080 Ti, which it is because the coin spiked up recently. Raven coin jumped up overall. Let me see if I can show you this information real quick. Nope, that's not what I want. Go back. See how Raven coin's doing today. So it almost hit 2 cents recently, and over the past 7 days, you see that spike? That's a nice little spike. That was on the 11th. Rose up, and now we're kind of leveling off and stuff like that. So right now, Raven coin has jumped up to being one of the most profitable coins to mine for the 1080 Ti. It may not be for your card, depending on if you get the 1070, 1060. Obviously, that's the whole point of this video. I want to showcase or show you guys this, so that way you can do your own research and then determine what's best and what's not. So these mining calculators, take them at don't take them with a grain of salt. I mean, they're good. They're very helpful to use. You can kind of calculate, hey, what's good, what's not, what coins should I be mining, what coins I shouldn't be, stuff like that. But obviously, you can mine whatever coin you want. Whether it's profitable or not has no relevance. If you support a project, if you support a coin, go for it, all out. Yeah, you'd be paying for electricity, but if you don't mind, depending on your setup, and you're just only got, one rig going, 2 cards or 4 cards, then, you'd be spending an extra 20 to 40 bucks a month. Whoop-de-doo. If you got the money to pay for it, great. Support the coin, support the project, support the community for that project. But if you want to get the most profit out of it, what you want to do is look at these crypto calculators, right? Don't take them at face value. Just they get you in the ballpark baseline. Once you're in that baseline, you need to do some fine tuning. I don't see where this website tells us what clocks we should be at, but I want to emphasize, so what to mine does show the clocks. It says plus 125, plus 500, minus 75% TDP. Or excuse me, 75, not minus, but 75% TDP. I want you to know that certain algorithms perform better with certain factors. X16R is something you want to drop the memory down on. You don't want to do plus 500. You want to do 0 or negative memory. Me personally, I've seen a better performance increase with my memory set at 0 than a negative. When I go negative, I actually see a decrease in hash rate. I am only pulling on a 1080 Ti about 180 watts, 180 watts, 190, 195 spikes, stuff like that. But I'm at 0 mem, so plus 0, so just leaving it alone. And then the core clock, I bumped it up to 140 or plus 150. That's where I found the best hash rate. Now, let me see if I can show you this. This is the mining rig right now. So I got two 1060s, 1070s, all that good stuff going on. Hash rate is, there's the 1080. So the 1080 right here is getting 28.66 mega hashes. Of course, this algorithm's chaotic, so that may drop down to 24 15 minutes from now. I've been letting this run for the past 5 days, so it varies, but that is a whole lot more than what some of those calculators are showing. 15 mega hashes, we're getting almost double that. So what you do is you fine tune, you find the perfect spot, and you fine tune for your graphics card. There you go. So plus 150 core on the core clock for the 1080 Ti, 0 mem. Everything else I pretty much had zeroed out, and plus 150 core, plus 140 for the 980 Ti. And the 980 Ti is actually doing pretty good. Let me see if I can get out of here. Yeah. Alright, so 980 Ti is getting about 10, 11, somewhere in there. When the 1070s are getting around 11, 12, 13, somewhere in there. So it's not far behind the 1070s themselves, which, statistically, the 980 Ti is basically on par with the 1070. In certain games, certain titles, and then obviously certain algorithms, the 1070 takes the lead away from the 980. But besides looking at these calculators, getting a baseline, fine-tuning the clocks for your graphics cards or systems, and getting the best hash rate for as little energy usage as you can. So you want the lowest wattage possible. I wouldn't recommend pulling 220 watts and only getting 15 mega hashes when you can do more than that at less power draw. Just get a baseline, get an understanding, and then take it from there. Last but not least, unfortunately, Zerg Pool has closed down. So here's the note right there on their website. We have taken the decision to close down the pool. Stratum servers are stopped. Regular payment scheduled 2. We wait for all coins to mature, exchange, and final payment within the next 24 hours. Now, I've seen that for a little bit now. I think this officially came out on the 11th. If we go there, yeah, on the October 11th. Random message, just, hey, we're closing, permanent close. So anybody who is below a certain, payout, certain threshold, is not getting paid out, and that sucks. I'm still waiting to see if I'm going to get my Litecoin. But if your altcoins are not in the value park of 0.00125 BTC, you're not going to get paid out, and that sucks. That really does, especially for some miners who've been mining these altcoins for X amount of time, 4 or 5, sometimes a week, and they haven't reached the threshold, and now they're going to lose that money. That really does suck. I don't think ZergPool is trying to just take your money and dip. I think there was some issues with, obviously they have such a great pool, low fees, so many coins, there's so many altcoins to choose from or algorithms to choose from. I think there's something internal going on. I don't think it's financially motivated. Hey, give me your money, gone, bye, see you later. But I think something internally is going on. When you're running a pool, you got to think about upkeep, maintenance, cost of servers, cost to run, partnering with different projects to try to get those algorithms supported on the pools. There's a lot more to setting up a pool and managing it than I am personally aware of. There are plenty of channels and plenty of people out there that could shed light on that information. All we know is that Zerg Pool is going away, and that stinks. So you're gonna have to find a new pool. In order to find a new pool, let me see if I can show you guys something real quick. I got a lot of crap that I'm trying to figure out. Alright, so Haven. Miningpoolstats.stream. You can simply search for the coin that you're looking for, that you love to mine. You click on it, and then you go ahead and choose a pool. Now, supernova.cc is obviously the most popular, but beware, you don't want to mine on pools that's over 50%. Okay? There's plenty of reasons why. I'm not going to shed light on that because I'm not gonna be the guy that has all the answers for you. I'm hoping Seth Estrada from Mind Your Biz will come out with a video for that, so keep an eye out on his channel. But Raven Miner right now is at 17.8%, perfect. So you want to go mine on pools that are below 50%, not above 50%. And there's plenty of reasons for it. I can't scientifically explain it to you. Obviously, if we got a bunch of people in the pools, then when you're mining these pools, you'll get paid out quicker, but the amount that you get paid out is going to be smaller, which is great if you like quick payments. But then it gets to a point where, like, I'm getting these small increments where I could be mining on this pool over here, pool X, I could be mining on, and getting bigger payouts, even though it's not coming as quickly as pool Y. I'm getting a bigger payout. So again, not a professional. Don't quote me on it. Don't have scientific data to give you to prove otherwise. There's plenty of channels out there that can shed light information. I know people in the community have asked Mind Your Biz to shed some light on some information on that. Why? We'll see if that comes out. But just come to this website. If your pool shuts down, go to miningpoolstats.stream. Check it out. You should be good. A lot of pools come and go. So you might want to choose a pool that you, when you look at them and you research them, they look like they've been around. They look like they got a good head on their shoulders and all that good stuff. Zerg Pool had a good head on their shoulders. Zerg Pool actually was around in the community. They were pretty responsive in communicating with us when we had issues. And something internal is going on, so they're just shutting down. So it sucks that we're losing Zerg Pool, especially for, as much as they've done for the mining community. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to share my thoughts with mining calculators. Definitely fine-tune, test, get a baseline for where you should be at, but then, research the algorithm. Some algorithms are memory intensive, like Ethereum, and some algorithms you don't really want to touch the memory. You don't want to adjust it. Sometimes you might want to go negative and increase the core. So some are core, some are memory focused, some are core focused. You just gotta do your research and fine tune. I can tell you what's what, but I don't want to give you misinformation. So thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and comment below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. And also I'm going to put links in the bottom there to these different mining calculators if you do need it, if you haven't found them already. And if you're interested in the information about Zerg Pool, I'll see what I can dig up and put in the description below. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.